Hi, it's Gita and this is Practical Civics. We're continuing our in-depth look at the Constitution. In the last video, we focused on Article 1 of the Constitution, which gives Congress the power to make laws. But laws are just words on paper unless they're actually put into action. That responsibility falls on the executive branch, and the role and checks on power of the executive branch are outlined in Article 2 of the Constitution. The primary role of the executive branch is to execute or carry out the laws enacted by the Congress. This power is vested entirely in one individual, which is the President of the United States. So it's a massive branch. It encompasses not just the President, but also the Vice President, the 15 cabinet departments, and the dozens of independent agencies that form the federal bureaucracy. And the President is the ultimate boss of this entire enforcement machine. When the President takes the oath of office, they're not just taking on one job. They're taking on several distinct and equally massive jobs simultaneously, and each of those jobs has its own set of responsibilities. Starting with the chief executive role. In this role, the president is the head of the entire federal government, ensuring the government runs efficiently and that federal laws are faithfully executed. They appoint and supervise the cabinet members who carry out enforcement of the law, and also all of the agency heads. The president also guides U.S. foreign policy, serving as the chief diplomat of the country, meeting with world leaders, negotiating treaties, and appointing ambassadors to represent our nation abroad. The president is essentially the voice and face of America on a global stage. The president, often called the commander-in-chief, is also the supreme commander of all U.S. military forces. Although Congress has the authority to declare war, it's the president who commands the troops, sets military strategy, is overall responsible for managing the actions needed to defend the nation. And the president also has an important role in legislation. Although they can't pass laws themselves, they play a crucial role in the legislative agenda, often urging Congress to pass specific bills with many policy goals laid out in the State of the Union address. And then they have ultimate responsibility for signing new laws into action or vetoing those laws. To carry out all of these responsibilities, Article 2 grants the president some very specific powers. Veto power, appointment power, and treaty and appointment negotiation powers, which are necessary to carry out their duties specifically, and also, uniquely, the president has the power of the pardon. This means that the president can grant reprieves and pardons for federal offenses, not state, but federal offenses, and it's a unique and absolute power, which was designed to introduce a measure of mercy into the justice system.